What's going on, good people? It is your man, Dito, and it is another Shop Talk day. And I don't know about you, but I am extra, super duper, super califragilistic, expialidocious. Say that 3 times in a row. Type of excited about today's show. We've got a whole lot to discuss, so I don't even have time to stand here and do my normals. But I will say this, that first of all, you need to know that my name is Demetrius Tollfree. How do you know? Because it literally says so right there on the screen. You can hit me up and follow me everywhere at D Tollfree, at DTOLEFREE. Listen, today's show is going to be absolutely amazing. I don't even have time for all of my normal antics, but I do want to remind you that, listen, if you haven't done so, do me a favor, and that is get on the phone, call, text, tweet, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Social Cam, Periscope, Marco Polo. Tell whoever it is. Well, I know who you should tell. Tell your mama them, Ray Ray, Shay Shay, Day Day, Delicious them, Nuck Nuck them, Pojo them. Let them all know that we are live right here, right now on the Shop Talk family of networks. And we want to welcome all of you who may be joining us live, whether you're watching us on Facebook, whether you're watching us on YouTube, whether you're watching us on Instagram, whether you're listening to us from one of our radio partners from around the country, or if you're watching this on Apple Podcasts, we are grateful and glad to have you hanging out with us. With that being said, it's time for us to get things going. And the first thing I want to do is give a quick shout out to the homie. Dee Dee Felder is in the building. She says that Richmond, Hercules, whatever it is in the house. Shout out to my bro, Stephen Parker, also in the building. And Dee Dee Felder, who is adamant, telling me that she wants me to play her cassette this morning. I'm not getting involved with that. Anyway, shout out to David Jones in the building from Modesto, California. Glad to have you hanging out, man. Listen, as we get ready to go, make sure that you can like, follow, tag, share, do whatever it is that you want to do. But allow me to remind you first and foremost to make sure that you are liking or subscribing to our YouTube channel. Yeah, we want to make sure you do that. Take a moment to like, follow, subscribe, and even hit that little bell so that you can be notified each and every time that we go live. And I know what you're saying. Well, how am I supposed to do it? I got you. All you have to do is just scan the QR code over my shoulder, and you will be able to, it'll take you straight to our YouTube page where you can like, follow, subscribe. Again, hit the little bell. That way you can be notified each and every time we go live. Do that for us, and we will tell you again, thank you and much obliged. I don't know if I've ever said that before, much obliged. Anyway, we will say thank you and all those great things that we say when we're dealing with things like this. All right, y'all, let's get ready to keep things going. And in doing so, let's get ready to bring up our first co-host out in her own city. I mean, all of us are not able to have our own city, but she has her own city. She is out in the city that she calls Hercules, California, not too far from where I am, but she is with us today. You know what we got to do when anytime she sees anybody getting ready to come on, you know what we got to do? We got to get a comment. No, I didn't. Never mind. Because I don't remember all the words that was told to me 2 weeks ago. Let's just get ready to bring her up without further ado. My homie and yours, the incredibly talented Ashlyn Tara Cole.
Ashlyn, oh my goodness. Good morning. I am grateful to be here. I just realized I sat in front of the computer. I don't have my glasses. So I know y'all are used to seeing me with my glasses. I don't even have it at arm's length. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you introduce the next co-host. I'm going to get my layers, let my little layers shine, and I'm going to go get my glasses, Dito, so I can actually see you.
Amen? Okay, it's all good. We'll go get your glasses. We will bring you right back. All right, y'all, we'll bring her back in just a minute. We do have another co-host that will only be with us just momentarily today. He is on location. I don't even know where he is, but let's bring him up without further ado. Wait a minute. Hold on. We can't do it. We got to give him a, yeah, he gets a knock at the door as well. My bro, let's bring him up. Ashlyn's bestie, Ja'Cory Prothro in the building. Ja'Cory, man, what's going on, bro?
Holla, you know what I'm doing. I'm actually at Axel Gospel singing at a funeral. So, yeah. How you doing?
All is well, man.
Guess who I'm with? none other than the birthday boy himself, Derek
Derek
Hall.
Hall. Yeah, Derek Hall. Yeah, today is his birthday. And who was that coming with him? Calvin Brown?
We got the whole crew.
Yeah, okay. What's up, man? Happy birthday, bro.
Oh, thank you, man. Another year. God is gracious.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, you and your brother Vernon. What's up, Vernon? Good to see you, man. Y'all have a good time at the Fume today out at Acts Full Gospel. We'll do all that we can to keep things going, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
It's all good, man. Yeah, well, you do your thing, man. We know that you're running out, doing things and making things happen, making you money, man. We ain't mad at you. We glad to have you do this cameo appearance. And we actually are going to be doing a giveaway today based on some things that you have going on in the Bay Area. So anything you want to mention about it before we do the giveaway a little later? But
I just want to say that what we have to do in the Bay Area is we have to get connected. There's a lot of stuff going on with AI and technology, and sometimes in the church, I was talking to Pastor Reverend Justin Lester about this. He was just like, people will come to church to shout. They'll come to get hands laid on. But when you try to bring them something that's going to connect them and get them to make some money, there's nobody in church. So we got to get people connected, because AI is what's taking people to a place of millions and millions and trillions. So y'all get some of these free tickets that we're going to be giving out. And y'all shout out Friendship and Justin Lester.
Absolutely. We definitely will do that, man. We appreciate you, man. I know you're about to run, man, but we appreciate you hopping on. We will keep you abreast of who actually wins those tickets, man. So have a great time, and we will talk to you soon, bro. It's all good. All right, y'all. All right, we welcome back Ashlyn Cole. And while we are doing that, two more things we're getting ready to do. Actually, somebody came in and tapped something I didn't want somebody to tap, but it's all to the good. Anyway, it's all good. I'm going to have to...
You talking about this right here?
Yeah, you did that?
No.
Okay.
I didn't even know that was a possibility.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility now. I just don't know how to turn it off. But anyway, so I'm glad to have you hanging out with us. Let's get ready to go a little bit further. And as we do that, a couple of things I want to mention. I didn't get a chance to mention my bro, David. I mentioned David Jones, but I want to mention Danny Ford out in Texas City, Texas, in the building. Shout out and what's up, though, to Andrea Clark in the building. My homie, Cedria Clark, out in, you know what? I never paid attention that they had the same last name. Andrea and Cedria both wearing the Clark last name. Also, shout out to Shantae, who corrected me a couple of weeks ago. She was telling me I was mentioning her name wrong when I was saying Shantae, but she said, no, little boy, it's Shantae. Oh. So we're glad to have Shantae in the building with us. It is all to the good. All right, y'all, as we get ready to keep moving, let's get ready to bring up our next co-host over my shoulder, hanging out with us, back with us today after a week hiatus, handling personal business, but today he is back. And so therefore, without further ado, he gets a knock at the door, and let's get ready to bring up my bro, the one and only, the storyteller himself, Pancho Romero in the building. Pancho, man, bro, what's going on?
I am so glad to be here today, man. Thank you for just having me, man, and be a part of the crew. Man, I am super excited and glad to be here. Listen, behold how good and pleasant it is for a brethren to dwell together in unity. Man, couldn't wait to be here, man. Thank you so much for letting me have a day off last week, brother Toll-Free.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. And am I still getting paid for that day, Will?
You know, hold on. We'll have to talk to the management team. We'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah. But yeah, I'm here. Let's go, man. Let's go.
It's all good, man. All right, y'all. We've got a lot of things going on. So much stuff that I need to get things going. And so what we're going to do is get ready to reach out now to our next co-host out in Charlotte of North Carolina. Pancho, what are you still doing on the screen? Anyway, let's get ready to reach out to Charlotte, North Carolina. She is on location today to make sure that she is good. Let's bring up my homie and yours without further ado, other than a knock at the door. Let's get ready to bring up my homegirl and yours, Yolanda Quincella Morant in the building. Yolanda, girl, what is going on? You're muted, so only you can unmute yourself. By God.
Hi, how y'all doing?
Hey, all is well. All is well. Glad to have you hanging out with us.
Good deal.
All right. Now, you told me today that you are on location, so I know you'll be in and out, and we want to make sure that we hush when you say the things that you say, that so everyone can hear you. It is all good. We know exactly what to do. We are grateful to have you hanging out let's get ready to continue on with our show. And in doing so, y'all, today we're going a little bit out of order because we do have some guests with us, but unusually so. I cannot believe it. Nope, I can't believe it. You guys are not going to make me believe it. Pancho, I can't believe it. Ashlyn, I just can't believe it. Yolanda, you guys are not getting ready to believe what's going to happen. Right now, we got another knock at the door. It is way too early, but yes, he's here. The Hallelujah Morning Man himself. He's early, but yet on time. Let's bring him up, my guy, Demetrius Hunter, in the building. What are you doing here?
Well, praise the Lord and hallelujah morning, everybody out there in the Shop Talk world. It is so good to be here. You know, Pancho came up with my script. I was ready. You know, I'm on time. I'm fired up. I was like, oh, I'm about to come through with, oh, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. And I am here for the dwelling and the tea. But you know what? Pancho went ahead and stole my intro.
No, man, listen, man, you was praying for me, Doc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Me.
Yes.
I can't.
My God.
Anyway,
I don't know how you tapped into my
when you
intro. I'm gonna figure
connected-
that out later.
When you're connected, sir.
you know what? I can't.
Spiritually.
I'm going to keep things going and make some things happen. Again, shout out to Sidra in the building. Shout out to Dee Felder. Shout out to so many others. What's up to Alicia Dace in the building? Allegra Tofree in the building.
Yeah.
The doctor is in. Maggie Winter in the building.
Oh God.
Yeah, so we got a full house today. And maybe all of these people are here because of the mere fact that we have a special guest, one of a couple. Now, I see one has kind of left, but we do have special guests today. So we will get back to the other stuff that we normally do at this juncture a little later. However, I do want to mention today, nobody ain't said nothing. Nobody's really paying attention. I want to take a moment and to show you. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to take a moment today and to show you. Yeah.
Ashlyn?
Yeah, nobody paid attention. Nobody even said, Tito, you have on a Shop Talk t-shirt. The first of its kind.
Promise, I didn't even notice it
I
until
noticed it. I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, the first of its kind.
We ain't, typically you'll show it in the group and tell us. Yeah. I like that one.
Dito, how do we get it?
So that's a great question because now Ashton is over here trying to do what I normally do, putting things out of order. I'm gonna revoke her privileges anyway.
How do we get it? Because you brought it up to us.
No.
How you gonna blame Ashlyn for what you brought on the table?
No. Somebody's moving me out of order. I'm supposed to be in the number
I
one.
didn't touch a thing. I promise you. I have not touched
a thing. You know, we can make up songs about anything. Anyway, today's Shop Talk t-shirt, I reached out to our graphic designer, Yolanda Wild Praise and Rant, right next to Pancho, yesterday, and I said, hey, I want to see if I can make a t-shirt. Can you send me a graphic? So she sent me a graphic. I got in my car, went to my local mall, talked to my friends, my brothers there at the store. And I said, hey, can you put this on a t-shirt today? He was like, my brother, please, do not insult me. You know, I can do that today, please. So he put this on a shirt and I had my daughter go and pick it up for me. But yeah, so today I am donning the first ever Freedom Radio Shop Talk tee. My mic is in the way, but let me just, so we are working to have this available to everybody that may want it. I hope to have it available for purchase before next week's show. So those of you hanging out with us, it's all to the good. But wait a minute, Pancho,
yes, sir.
What are you wearing today?
Well, man, I am, thanks to Dito, man, and to the investigative, things that he does to keep me in order. I am wearing my Space Jam t-shirt all the way from 1996, man. Is this the first printing? Do we know?
I'm not sure. It's the Burlington version, so I don't know if it's the first printing.
Did you say it's the Burlington version?
Yes, Burlington version. But you know what,
Burlington has a version. Oh, for sure. They definitely do.
Yes, they do. But you know what, man? Listen, I am honored, man, to be wearing the Space Jam t-shirt. MJ's supposed to be on there somewhere, but that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll get it next time, man.
Yeah.
And so I am putting out a challenge to all of the Shop Talk co-hosts, man. Listen, where is your fantastic T-shirt.
Oh, well, we will. You know what? That as we roll into the next month, I am going to be donning a different printed tee. It may not be a Shop Talk or a Freedom tee, but I'm going to be donning a different printed tee each week next week. All of them sponsored by your local Burlington Coke factory. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. So I can't wait.
I hope they're sending you a check. I hope that we signed a contract and they sending you a check.
Yeah.
We will see what happens. Anyway, shout out to Seymour Bryce. Shout out to Leon Johnson. Shout out to my first cousin, Linnell Jonigan, in the building. And of course, I mentioned Allegra, but thank you, ma'am. She says, nice T-shirt. Great. Hopefully she didn't notice that I used her money to buy it, but thank you for allowing me to make that run. Now, as we have done all of these things, it is time for us to get ready for our special guest. We have some things going on today. And when I say today, literally today, tonight, there are some things that are going to be happening in the Bay Area that many of you may I don't know if you got the invite as of yet tonight or not, but there is some things going on tonight. So here's what we're going to do. I have 3 guests in the background that we're going to bring up. All right, 3 of them are in the background, and they are getting ready to tell us about what is getting ready to go on within the Bay. So first things, shout out to my bro, Jason Hendrickson out in New York. What is going on, man? Glad to have you hanging out. Shout out to Paul Cooley in the building as well. And so many more in the building. Please continue to hang out with us in the chat. But now we're getting ready to go to the city of Oakland as we get ready to bring up our first of 3 guests. And actually first of 4 guests, I believe now. Let's first of all get ready to get that final let's get the knock at you know what? Come and knock at my door. Come and knock at my door. What's the next word? Is it take a step that is new? No?
That's I think that's the second verse.
That's the second verse.
Okay, my fault. You know what? I messed it all up. Let's get ready.
We've been waiting for
waiting for you.
Yeah. We'll do it on the next.
And hugs
Streets Company too. Yeah. Okay, I got it. My fault. All right, let's get ready to bring up my homegirl out in Oakland, California. I have known her probably almost 40 years. She knew me before I married Allegra. She knew me before there was a DJ or any of my kids. Me and this first guest go back that far. Let's get ready to bring her up without further ado. My homie, Nona Brown in the building. Nona, girl, what is going on? You have to unmute yourself, but what is going on?
How are you all? Good morning.
Good morning. We are glad to have you hanging out with us. First of all, long time no see. And did you know, or did you remember that we've been friends almost 40 years?
You know, it is such a blessing. But since we're on Shop Talk, if you all ever want to bring me back for some detold tea.
Oh, that's okay.
40 years. Oh, I got some tea.
Oh, yeah, I'm down for the detold tea. What's going on?
I'm not going there.
I want to know what the flavor is.
That's
okay. Remember that time.
No, that's okay. That's okay. No. Before we get into your real purpose in being here, help me remember, what was the name of the group that Allegra sang with you in? What's the name of the group?
Living Example.
Living Example.
Oh.
So when I met Allegra almost 34 years ago, however many years ago it's been, 32 years ago, Allegra was singing with Nona's group. And I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but we traveled together to Los Angeles to do a Dr. Bobby Jones taping.
That's right. Yeah.
In Los Angeles. I was there with you. I was there. Man, let me tell you something. I met so many people on that particular trip. It's too much to talk about. Anyway, we are glad to have you.
Chuckling by any chance about that trip?
Do I remember what?
Anything? Do you know why I'm chuckling? Do you remember anything about that trip?
What are you chuckling about?
That somebody almost missed the plane.
Okay. So anyway, so we are glad to have you here. So we're not going to go down that road, but we are glad to have you here. And before you tell us everything, because see, she's already ready to start spilling tea. That's not what you're here for today. Let's get ready to bring up today a former Shop Talk co-host that is backstage and back ready to hang out with us again. She absolutely deserves a knock at the door. Let's get ready to bring up the homie, Joy Roan, in the building. Joy, what is
Hey.
Man, I can't, I forgot that you all fired me from being a co-host.
Oh my
You
God.
know
No, you did
what?
not.
You know what?
She did not.
I
No.
That's
forgot
cold. It's
No,
cold.
that I was fired. But I still
Wow.
got much love for
Jesus.
the Shop
No.
Talk family. I wasn't
Yeah.
really fired. I wasn't really fired.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
not let me
Yeah.
let me
She.
not let me not go down that path, because you
Right.
know how the people are. It's gonna
Yeah.
be all over social media. So let me bring that back in. Bring that back
Yeah.
in. No.
Yeah. Yeah. And thank you, Jason Henderson, who told me that I was missing, or he got the right lyrics. Thank you, sir. And and Leon Johnson, who also chimed in. I met both of y'all around the same time. Leon Johnson says that that's his big sister, Nona Brown. Glad to have you hanging out. Listen, we've got one more guest that we're going to bring up right now. An incredible singer, musician, composer. He does a whole lot. He is in the building, and I think this is his first time. So first of all, he gets a knock at the door, but more importantly, because I think this is his first time, he gets a yeah. Let's get ready to bring up my guy, Patrick Sturgis, in the building. Patrick, man, what's going on, bro?
What's happening, Demetrius? How's it going?
Man, all is well. We are glad to have you and Joy and Nona with us today. So here's what I'm going to do. You all came on for a specific reason. So I'm going to throw it out to whoever wants to take control at the moment and tell us what made y'all come to Shop Talk today.
Go ahead, Joy Rome. You're in the middle.
Oh my goodness. What made us come to Shop Talk today? Well, thank you all for just providing a space for us to talk about the project that we are all excited about, the conversation, which is the conversation with the living remaining members of the Hawkins family that's premiering tonight at Love Center Ministries. And we just wanted to come and talk about that, and to take you on the journey of how we got to this place. And we're excited about the conversation tonight that's premiering at Love Center and will be officially released tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. This was a conversation that happened last year where we were able to get Lady Tremaine, Fetty, Daniel, Lynette Hawkins Stevens, and Mother Shirley Miller together to talk about just their journey as members of the Hawkins family, and then the connection with Walter and what that looked like and what that felt like. And we talked about their experiences. We talked about their journey as a member of the Hawkins family, and then we ended with a special something that you'll see tonight if you're in the building for the premiere. And we're excited about it. We're excited about it. We've been getting a lot of great feedback around the clips that we've been able to show. And so I'll turn it over to Nona and Patrick to talk more about it. But just
Absolutely.
excited. Thank you.
That's
Thank
good
you so
stuff.
much
And
for the opportunity to talk about it.
yeah, absolutely. We are glad to have you. Know Shop Talk is your home,
Yes.
Joy. So we are all good. So we throw it out to you.
Let me before I turn it over to Nona, I just want to say hello to Michi and I saw Ashling for a minute.
Yeah.
And then my other dude,
Shakori.
the Latin, the
Pancho,
Latin,
Pancho.
Pancho.
the Latin flavor.
Man, what's going on?
What's going
Talking about
on, my brother?
Man, what's happening, man?
Yeah.
You know I got you right here in my heart. Who
I
scared you?
know it. I feel it. I feel it.
It is all good. We are glad to have you again. This Shop Talk, of course, is always
Love
your
you,
home.
man.
We are glad to have you. All right, Nona, we throw it out to you. Kind of tell us what's going on, and then let's bring Patrick back. But go right ahead.
He's coming back. We are so excited about tonight. Everybody is welcome. There is still time for you to come. We just ask that you RSVP. We will be premiering right at 7 p.m. But this is also in tandem with our new release, Homage, the music of Walter Hawkins, which just came about as a conversation, and it kind of grew. And Patrick said, we really can't honor Bishop Hawkins without really honoring the Hawkins family. So this is how all this came about. If you haven't gotten the project Homage, download it today. It will bless you. We did something different. I believe it's the first of its kind to where you have music and conversation. It's not straight songs. We are sharing our experiences working with Bishop Walter Hawkins. It will be a blessing to you.
Man, that you know what? Let me just step in right just for a quick second.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Pancho. I think his mic went out. Okay, moving right along.
I can hear. Y'all can't hear Pancho?
No, we could not hear Pancho.
He was trying to give us his
As soon
mob
as he
boss
started
voice.
talking and went out.
No, can you hear me now?
No, we got you now.
Oh, okay. Hey, no, I was just want to say just how excited I am for this event for you. I just I am in total awe of just how lucky I have been to be able to be exposed to such great talent in the Bay Area. Just we have just got in this little small square of land that we call home. Man, we have so much talent, and I'm excited about what's happening.
Absolutely. We're glad to have them. As a matter of fact, Patrick Sturgis, man, who is a part of this group, Sturgis Brown, and yet there is new music that has been released. Man, Patrick, tell us a little bit about the project. Now, first of all, before you talk about it, now, those of you, if you have not downloaded the Bay Area Gospel playlist on Apple Music, which has a collaboration of everything Bay Area, whether you were born in the Bay Area, whether you just lived in the Bay Area for a time period, there is a playlist on Apple Music that I have created that has everybody, whether they are living, whether they've passed, whatever the situation, whether they were in Bay Area at any time, their music is in that playlist. And I was so happy to add just a couple of days ago, brand new music from Sturgis Brown. And man, Patrick is back with us. And man, listen, bro, tell us a little bit about the new project, and then we'll talk lastly about what's going on again tonight. But Patrick, man, what's going on, bro?
What's happening, everybody in the Shop Talk crew? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh, great. So the project is sort of acoustic. You know, I do production, and I like all my gear and MPCs and all of the stuff. But we decided to make this one a little bit more unplugged. And because if you knew anything about Pastor Hawkins, he'd call you and say, "Hey, I'm out here cooking," and you'd go out to the house, and invariably you kind of migrate into the big room where the piano was, and he'd have everybody singing. So it was around the piano kind of acoustic experience, and we wanted to sort of reflect that on this album for the public, for folks. So a lot of the songs are just, some of them are just piano, or just piano with a loop, or just sparse instrumentation, and mostly we concentrated on the vocals with this album. And we flipped a lot of the songs, some of the songs entirely rhythmically, but we just had fun with the music, kept some of the traditions and traditional things, but we just had fun with it.
That's good stuff, man. And, you know, I'm actually looking at my phone right now because I know I wanted to make sure I got. So for some people in my playlist, they have just an A selection. I'm real churchy. Some people just have an A selection in my playlist. However, there are others that have an A and a B selection in my playlist. And Sturgis Brown has both Guide My Way in the playlist. And then one of my favorites that you guys did is the Dear Jesus, I Love You. Those songs are featured in the Bay Area playlist. Let me tell y'all show y'all what it looks like. All right, shameless plug. But here is, if I can get it to focus. There we go. This is what the playlist looks like. It simply says Bay Area Gospel. You'll see a picture of the Bay Bridge taken by yours truly with one of my cameras, shameless plug. But in this playlist, again, everybody who is from the Bay Area, including Ashland, including Jacory, myself, and so many others, Sturgis Brown is now featured in the playlist. As a matter of fact, when we get off of the phone or get off today's show, I'm going to actually move you guys to the top of the playlist because I want everyone to be able to see this brand new music as soon as they open the playlist. Now, currently, another shameless plug. Right now at the top of the playlist is Leonard Bailey and Friends with their songs, He's All Right, which is another Hawkins incredible song.
Yes.
And then their incredible single, Thankful, Grateful, that features young D. Toll.
Yes.
Anyway, listen, tonight, however, is going to be a great night. So, Nona, I want you to push this point home one more time. Tell us where it's going to be. Tell us what time people should be there. And how should we come dressed? I mean, I know it's Love Center, so some people...
It's casual. Come as you are. Everybody is welcome. Bring your children, your grandmama. It's going down at 10440 International Boulevard. That is the historic Love Center Church. We are going to hit play right at 7 p.m. You are in for a treat. It is an hour and 10 minutes, is it, Patrick?
But yeah,
you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss anything. We got to shout out the other Brown, Mark Brown, who's traveling today and caring for family. Keep him in your prayers. But we are going to be there tonight. We are excited.
And there's no charge.
Oh, no charge.
Oh, it's free.
We encourage an RSVP, but no charge.
Great stuff. That is great stuff. So listen, tonight, 7 p.m. at Love Center Ministry. Shout out to the new pastor, my friend, Jacqueline Melton. Just celebrated her 50th birthday earlier this week. Shout out to her. Anyway, it's going to be a great, great time. We want you to make sure that you are there to support my friends. These are my family. And yes. Leon Johnson says, I'm glad I made the playlist. Yes, you're in the playlist. You're from the Bay. So, of course, your music is in the playlist. Listen, Nona, and I know Joy had to step out, but it's all good. But Patrick and Nona, we are glad to have had you here with us today. We can't wait to hear the great testimonies of what happened tonight as you take us down memory lane with a biographical sketch of some of the things that has happened in the Bay Area. We're going to have to bring you back again so that we can potentially share some of the clips of that situation. And then, of course, you can tell some of your detold tales and all those kind of things at that time.
It's a good tea.
It's some good tea.
Thank you.
You know I love a good glass of tea now.
I'm not going there.
Hooking this up for us. Love all of you. Thank you so much, Dito. Y'all are doing a wonderful job with Shop Talk. Love and appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great one. We will talk to you very, very soon. All right, y'all. That was Nona Brown. That was Patrick Sturgis and Joy Roan. Glad to have had them with us today. Welcome back, Ashlyn, of course, Demetrius, and yes, Pancho Romero. We are all in the building. Maggie Winter chimes in. She says, wow, He's All Right was recorded that years ago and folks still sing it. Yes, ma'am. That song was absolutely amazing. And it will go down in history as one of the great songs of gospel music. All right, y'all, let's get back into the show and let's get some more things going on. And as we do that, let's get ready to do a couple things really, really quick. Shout out to Sunny Vaughn in the building, back from her trip to Kenya. She is Church of God in Christ, and she has recently been appointed and now installed as the jurisdictional minister of music for Kenya 3rd jurisdiction. So congratulations to you, Sunny Vaughn. We are glad to have you with us today, my sister. All right, so with all of that being said, let's get ready to go with today's National Day. I only have three. Today's National Day. And Ja'Cory's not here, but Demetrius, I know you're normally not here for this, so welcome. Anyway, today's National Day.
Shots are just coming.
I'm messing with you, man. We're glad to see you. Today's National Day. We only have three. First and foremost, today is Ikonoshetete. Ha! Thank you, Lord Jesus. Today is National Cheesecake Day.
Yes, sir. Yes,
National Cheesecake Day. Now, Pancho, I'm going to say something, and somebody's probably going to text me and try to cuss me out. I'm just going to simply delete it. But I celebrated Cheesecake Day yesterday because I went to Nations. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Yes.
My God.
And I had the Nations strawberry
cheesecake. It's a real ministry
cheesecake.
there, Doc. It's a real ministry there.
Yes. And so I personally prefer Nations cheesecake over Cheesecake Factory.
I agree. Dito. Now, when you're right, I'm with you.
Yeah, I prefer I prefer Nation's cheesecake over the Cheesecake Factory. Now, I know Cheesecake Factory has 100 different flavors, but I prefer Nation's with cherries or strawberries, whichever is your preference of the day, and to be able to make that happen. So shout out to all of you that might be getting a chance to celebrate Cheesecake Day today. Also, today is National, watch this now, today is National Chili Dog Day. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I feel something. Listen,
I didn't know
today,
that.
National Chili Dog Day. Now, Pancho, if you don't get the chili dog from Nations, you can always go to our neighborhood Casper's
That's right. Yes, sir.
that we normally visit every Friday.
Every Friday.
And you can be able to get you a great chili dog at Nations or Casper's, or if you're going the quick way, you can go to what my son calls Big W, which is Wiener Schnitzel, another great place for chili dogs. Shout out to my doctor. My doctor would be on the show today when I'm talking about
Chili
cheesecake
dogs.
and chili dogs.
Yes.
Dr. Carla Hunter in the building. Hey, Dr. Hunter, glad to have you hanging out with us. Leon Johnson says that he's going to the Cheesecake Factory today to get that caramel cheesecake. He says he's coming off his diet today. I'm not mad at you, brother. It is all to the good. And Sonny Vaughn says, you have not tasted cheesecake until you try the cheesecake in Nairobi. Oh, maybe I have to make a special trip, or you should have brought us some back. Anyway, Dr. Maggie Winter says that I need to try her 4-layer cheesecake. Okay, I'm with you. Shout out to
dangerous.
Dee Dee Felder, who says blueberry cheesecake from Nations is also fire, which I agree. I have had that. Shout out to my bro Ray Kemp, yo bro Emetrius, who says
Yes, sir.
Chili Dog Day. But he says play something soft as we drink Metamucil. I'm not gonna do that. And my doctor, Dr. Carla Hunter, is in here talking about, she's looking right at me. Listen, don't worry about me, Carla. I'm all right. Now, lastly, let me move off of this because they're about to try to get me in trouble with my doctor. She's gonna be calling me next. Anyway, last but not least, today is National Climb a Mountain Day. Is that better, Carla? National Climb a Mountain Day. Ashlyn, I know you might be going through a couple of things, but maybe, just maybe, what we need to do is get out of here and watch you, not me, watch you climb a mountain. Maybe that's all we need. Anyway, no? She's looking at me like, no. Okay. All right. Anyway, today is thanks, Carla, National Climb a Mountain Day. And I remember vividly when Carla used to live here in California, her going on a mountain hike. She invited me, but I politely declined. Anyway, let's get ready to move on and let's do today's birthdays before I get in some other kind of trouble. So today's birthday, I only have 3. Today in national birthdays, it is Lawrence Fishburne, the incredible actor.
Okay.
Lawrence Fishburne, today he turns 65. And then secondly, Mr. Muscles himself, Damon, Terry Crews from the Friday series. I just had a dream about that fool last night. Anyway, Terry Crews is 58 today. So shout out to him. And I have a special appreciation for him, not because he's Damon and not because now he's hosting all of these TV shows. I have a great appreciation for him because he is the caretaker for his wife. And he does an absolutely amazing job taking care of his wife, man. So from one caregiver, as I've been taking care of my wife for the last few days, from one caregiver to another, from one and what I believe is a great husband to another, man, I want to tell you happy birthday. And then last but not least, we saw him actually impromptu on the show with Jacory, Bay Area's own songwriter extraordinaire, Derek Hall. Today is his birthday. He turns 56 today. So want to definitely shout out my bro. Now I see Ashton, are you back? Is your microphone good? No. She's like, nope, I've been silenced. All right then, Pancho.
Yes,
I
sir.
get a chance to throw it out to you.
Yes, sir.
To encourage some people who are having a birthday. Look into your camera and encourage some people today that might be having a birthday. The virtual floor is now yours.
Listen, I cannot do it like Ashley, but I just want to tell you today is your day, and God purposed that day just for you. And we are better people because it is your birthday, and we are so glad to celebrate with you. So, from everybody at Shop Talk, everywhere around the country and around the world, happy birthday.
Man, okay, Pancho. Okay, all right, Mr. Impromptu.
Man, I can't do it like Ashley, man.
Man.
Ashley can do it, man. I'm just, I'm just filling in.
Yeah.
You did good, Punch. You did good.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I'm sorry.
I feel
Ashley.
encouraged. It
Can't
ain't
do
even my birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, but
Thank
when
you.
you know what, when it is your birthday, I just want to say happy birthday.
Yeah,
Demetrius.
yeah.
Appreciate
it's
that
your
in
birthday.
advance. I appreciate that in advance.
I'm praying for you.
You know what? Y'all cutting up today. All right, y'all. All right. So now we are finally at this time. Let me just first of all give a shout out and a thank you to everyone who has been chiming in. We're getting ready to jump into Ask Shop Talk. And
oh boy.
Yeah, we're getting ready to jump into today's Ask Shop Talk. And but before we jump into it, I just want to mention over the last couple of weeks, I've been posting reels about, Ask Shop Talk over the last few weeks. And man, I have been getting an overwhelming response to my reels. So first of all, thank you to everyone who has been chiming in and, either viewing the reel or commenting about the reels or even sharing it. We started out this month, and I did not know that the whole month was going to be Ask Shop Talk about relationships, but it just turned out to be that way. We started the month out when we asked everybody if a female asks a male out, whether there's a relationship or not. Just a friend asking a friend out, a male woman asking a male friend out, who pays for the dinner? We had that conversation a few weeks ago. Then the following week, we came back and asked if you're going on a first date, and if the first date is going bad, is it okay for you to leave early? So that's what we talked about that a couple of weeks ago, and Facebook and my reels lit up with comments and responses and all kinds of things. Then last week we came and we asked the question of what did we ask last week? Is it okay to have your ex's phone number still in your phone after you've moved on to a new relationship? And again, I posted that reel. Each week I've been averaging about 15,000 views on my reel. So I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who has been chiming in, making things happen. Ashlyn and Yolanda have been on me and helping us to build the Shop Talk and Freedom brand, and apparently now the Demetrius Toll-Free brand. I just want to take a moment just to say thank you. Now, we are getting ready to get into today's Ask Shop Talk. And let me put it to you like this. Today's Ask Shop Talk goes like this. Now, we just talked about the other things that we just mentioned. First date, first of all, who pays when you go out? First date, should you stay if it's going bad? Should you keep your ex's phone number in your phone? Now we're going a different direction. Today, Ask Shop Talk is, you have finally found the love of your life. And now you are planning your wedding. And you're working on the guest list. The question of today is, do you invite your ex to your wedding? I'm going to say that all over again. You found the love of your life. The engagement has started. It has commenced. You are now writing on putting together your list of invitees. Are you going to invite your ex to your wedding? That is the question. All right, y'all. I want you all to be able to chime in. Demetrius is already laughing on mute. And shout out to, first of all, let me give a couple quick shout outs. First of all, shout out to Don Tallman in the building. What is going on? Glad to have you hanging out. My cousin, the Bishop Darrell Andrea Shaw from Fort Worth, Texas, in the building. Don already chimes in and says no, that they're not inviting the ex. Again, my cousin out in Fort Worth is saying Jesus. So that is the question of the day. Are you inviting your ex to your wedding? I want to know. Pancho, he's over here, already got his head in his hands. And
Right.
I'm gonna start with you today, bro. I normally start with you a little later, but today I start with you, man. Okay, bro. You found the love of your life. You finally asked her to marry you. Obviously, she said yes. You've given her this big rock that is on her finger.
Ooh.
And now you're making preparations for the wedding. Pancho, are you inviting your ex to the wedding?
That's a negative, my guy. No, can't do it. Can't do it, man.
Okay.
I don't even have a reason, man, but it just don't feel right, son. I had to pray about that one, man.
So you're adamantly with the no.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. dog.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. Now, Demetrius, I'm going to come to you next, and I'm going to save Ashlyn for last. So let me say it again, and let me first of all give some put up a couple comments. Bishop Sharp says that's wild, and I don't even want that fight. I'm not mad at you, cuz David Jones chimed and said, my question is, for what? What would be the purpose? Dee Dee Felder says, it depends on how the relationship is. She says, my ex invited me to his. I didn't invite anyone to ours, just bounced to Maui. She says she made it simple. Ray Kemp up in Sacramento says, nah, might as well invite the devil. He says, might as well invite the devil. Oh, Lord have mercy, into your relationship and marital status. I can't even read the words because he's making me tear up. Oh, my God. Diddy Flutter says, I will be the flower girl in any of mine. You know what? Okay, well, Demetrius, man, I throw it out to you, bro. All right, the wedding is coming. You're making out the list. Are you going to invite your ex to the wedding?
You know what? It is, I look at this in two different ways. Because I say yes and I say no. But when I seen Ray answer, I just thought about that wonderful 5 o'clock evening wedding at the Progressive Church of God in Christ over there on Meadowview Road. And as we're all sitting there, had an ex had walked through, how we would have responded. Probably wouldn't have went down too well. But for me, So the funny thing about it is when you put this in, I watched Girlfriends last night. That's one of my favorite shows. There was a segment where Maya's ex-husband got remarried to a young lady. Of course, they co-parented. And so, she built a relationship with not only the father, that co-parent relationship with the father, but also with the new girlfriend. Now, she was invited to the wedding and actually showed up to the wedding. Okay. In support, I guess, of, the son, and just showing that, she supports, I guess, their relationship and him moving forward. But now on the flip, so I think for me, it depends on the situation as to how I would answer it. So if you're asking me from a standpoint of they have no kids, it's just an ex for somewhere.
Yeah. Let's do it from that standpoint. No kids, just an ex.
I feel that's just uncomfortable. I've been invited to an ex's wedding and I didn't go intentionally. I just felt, I was like, that's weird. One, we weren't really cool like that. I mean, afterwards, we spoke in passing. There was never no ill will feelings or anything like that. But again, I just felt for me, I just felt I wouldn't have been comfortable or even make the person comfortable that I'm there at your nuptials.
Okay, I'm with you. So I get it. So you feel like it would be a weird situation. I got you. So
that's different from like a cookout or something. Hey, come by the baby cookout. Woo, and they knew boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever is there. That's a little different. But this is like a nuptial ceremony, more spiritual, more personal. I don't know that.
I got you. So I tell you what. Let me put on here what Sonny Vaughn put on the screen. And I got to read it from further over because this is getting small on the screen. She says, it depends on the family dynamic. She says there isn't a single right answer. If the parents have a respectful, healthy co-parenting relationship, as you were mentioning, as this she's given an instance as there are kids involved. She says, if there is healthy co-parenting, she further says, inviting an ex to a wedding where you shared children or participating can be a thoughtful gesture. She says it allows both parents to witness an important milestone in their children's life and can communicate that the children's well-being comes first. Okay, Sonny, I like that thought process. Now, let me say what Yolanda puts on the screen, and then Ashlyn, I'm getting ready to come to you in just a moment. She says, please read this in my Yolanda voice. I don't know if she's playing devil's advocate in this response or not, but she says all are welcome. But she says security will be on site. She says, do not pull a Dwayne Wayne moment. If you know, she's talking about a different world. Hold your peace. Ray Kemp is back in talking about exactly. And then I think he's talking about in reference to what Demetrius was saying. Darrell Shaw also says the same thing again in reference to what Demetrius was saying. Exactly. Nope. Dee Felder says exactly in regards to what Sonny was saying. Dee Felder further chimes in. She says it would be drama conflama. You know what? I'm not going there. Shout out to Tracy J. Wilson in the building. Pancho back here cracking up. Anyway, Allegra, the wife of mine, says weddings are intimate. She says it's for family and for friends who have both of your backs. She says a lot of times the ex are bitter and their presence is not needed. Well, that's a voice of wisdom of someone that has been married. How long have we been married? Let me see.
Well, careful.
Well, it's about to be 26 years. I already know. All I got to do. We were done in 2000, so I already know. All I got to do is remember what year we're in. That's how it works for us. Anyway, so Ashlyn, I get ready to throw it out to you, Ashlyn, and I just want to say this one more time for those of you who might be coming in late. The question of the day is: you found the love of your life. There is now an engagement. You have been proposed to, Ashlyn. And now you are preparing for the wedding list and you're preparing for your wedding. And the question of the day is simply, are you inviting your ex to the wedding? Ashlyn, we throw it out to you.
There's so many different layers to this. First of all, I think if the dynamic with your ex, for example, since you're using me as an example, amen, I'm not mad at the engagement and the wedding. Anyhow, my ex-husband and I, we have to have a good relationship. Excuse me, we don't have to. We choose to have a good relationship because we have kids. So there's no other ex in my book that I would even consider inviting to anything that I have going on. You had a chance to be in my life and you chose to exit, or I chose to exit you. And that's it. We don't have any, there's no residue. We don't own property. We don't have a dog that we split time with, and we don't have kids. Okay. So, but my ex-husband, we do have 2 children. And if I want my children there, do I want their father there to share in the moment? But I think that the thing that has not been brought up yet, it should be a discussion between you and the person that you're marrying. If I have a relationship with my ex and it's because we have kids, I think that it's fair to say, how do you feel about this? Like, I don't have really an investment in him being here or not being here, but I know that our children are going to be here at the wedding. And so how do you feel about that? And I think that that's absolutely key, that you got to keep your communication open. Now, I will say this, my ex-husband's family is absolutely invited. His brother is now my brother. We've been together. Our daughter she's getting ready to turn 28. It's a lot of years to be in somebody's life. So his brother's invited, his brother's wife is invited, their children are invited. But I think that, you got to be a grown-up about it, and you need to have conversations and you need to share. And if the person that you're marrying is like, I really just want this to be about us. Mm-hmm. I don't want there to be any old residue in this new venture that we're getting into. Then I would absolutely honor that request.
Okay. I'm with you. So I get it. So, I'm gonna just leave it right there. So shout out again to Dee Felder, who was chiming in to what Allegra mentioned a few moments ago. She says, and we know how to move furniture too. Talking about Richmond in the house. Anyway,
is that what the Saints do?
Tell it, sis. Tell it.
They want to do furniture just in case of such an emergency. Anyway, my bro Ray Kemp. We don't do that in Oakland, do we, Pancho? Yeah,
we don't do that.
yeah. We not moving no furniture. We just gonna bust your head to the white meat. But
To the
anyway,
white- You won't even get in the door. How about that?
how about that? Yeah. So shout out to Ray Kemp again, who says intimacy between adults is past relationships allows in past relationships allows for unnecessary emotional slip ups with previous partners. He says emotions are controlling like drugs or good food.
It's good.
Make you do things you shouldn't.
That's
Shout
good.
out to Jackie Rigel, who is also in the building, says, no ex at my wedding. I wasn't at his. I get it. I'm not mad at you, Jackie. Well, I tell you what, listen, I'm looking up at the clock. We're almost out of time. But Pancho, I want to come back to you just one more time to make sure that your no is still your no and that you haven't had any change of hearts of any kind.
No, man, my no is still my no, man. You know what? I don't want nobody jumping up like they did in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
Lord.
Here we do Junebug Slate. Junebug Slate. This ain't like the whistle bill. No, that was at 10 o'clock. And everybody started taking stuff and leaving.
Can I get an amen?
Wait.
This ain't
Junebug Slate.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
This ain't Lester Wilson funeral.
No, Lester Wilson funeral was at 10 o'clock.
Oh man, everybody starts snatching stuff.
Wait a
Everybody
minute,
gone.
what are you doing? Can I get an amen? Anyway, all right, I get it. Shout out to Brenda Irvin in the building who says no ex are invited. Shout out to my bro Carlos Hale out in Nashville, Tennessee, saying that he's just stopping by to say, can we all just get along? I'm not mad at it. We've got Kim Property Investors. I'm not sure exactly the actual person's name, but they mentioned Ephesians 4:27. Neither give no place to the devil. That is a third party. I'm not mad at it. Anyway, it's time for us to get ready to go. Before we go, Demetrius, man, first of all, we're glad to have you hanging out, man. Any closing comments, man? Final thoughts, bro.
Y'all make sure y'all join us next week, same time, same channel, same station, because we're going to circle the block on what family members should be still around after the ex is gone. God bless y'all and good night.
It's all good. All right, Ashley, any closing comments, final thoughts?
Yeah, I think that, all of this is really to say, are you done with your past and can you cleanly move into your next? Because God's not going to bless you with a fresh anointing, a fresh oil, a fresh wind until you have let go of the old. You can't put new wine in old wineskins.
Good stuff. I like that. Shout out to Arlita Bass, who's saying that she's chiming in with her and the staff from the Summit Chemo Department. What is going on? Glad to have you hanging out with us. Of course, you can rewatch the show in its entirety. Pancho, lastly, man, any closing comments, final thoughts?
Hey, man, glad to be here, man, and can't wait to see you next week.
It's all good. All right, y'all. My name is Demetrius Tollfree. On behalf of all of us here at Shop Talk, until the next time, y'all know how we do it, and you can help us say it. We'll talk about the T-shirts next week. Anyway, I'm a holla. Goodbye.